everybody, it's me, Megan, and this video is going to be about how I managed to stretch to 20 weeks. Now, I will say before I go ahead and get started with explaining how I did my 20-week stretch, I'm currently 20 weeks right now, I will say that the things that I'm going to say and the things that I do and have done for my stretch may not necessarily work for everyone. I'm just sharing with you guys the things that you know, work for me and that I do that works well for my hair, and you know, just what I like to do. So I just really wanted to put that out there for people because, you know, everybody's hair is different and everyone needs different things. So to get on with the video, I am currently 20 weeks post relaxer, and for those people who may not know what does post relaxer mean, that means it's been 20 weeks since I had my last retouch. So my last retouch was back in January, and normally I tend to retouch my hair every 10 to 14 weeks, and so when I retouched my hair back in January, I did do a stretch then. That was like one of my first stretches. So back then when I retouched, it was 18 weeks. So that was my first long stretch. But like I said, I normally stretch between 10 and 14 weeks. So knowing that I stretched 18 weeks before, I wanted to try to stretch 18 weeks, you know, to make that my regular retouch routine. But now it's come to the point where I am 20 weeks post relaxer, so I'm not sure if I will continue to stretch each relaxer to this amount of time, about 18 to 20 weeks. I'm not sure. It's just something that I always wanted to try stretching. I'm not sure if I'll just always stretch this long or not, but yeah. I normally retouch my hair using Organic Root Stimulators professional brand relaxer, and I plan on retouching my hair next week. I'm thinking about going to the salon just because it's so much new growth. I know some people may not be able to tell right now just because I flat iron my hair, and I will discuss later on in this video about the things that I use to flat iron my hair. But I am 20 weeks post, but I do have a lot of new growth. Because I flat ironed it, you're not going to be able to see how much it is, but it comes right around to here. So all of this other hair that I have, like, it's about here. I guess that's kind of like an inch or so. So I'm just going to the salon to make sure it gets processed correctly, just because it's so much new growth and I want to make sure it gets done correctly. And I found a stylist that I feel very comfortable with. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that next week. So I will say that my regimen is pretty much the same as it always has been. My regimen is posted on my blog, which is ulovemegz.com. So I am doing that regimen, but it slightly changes anything after about 12 weeks just because I have so much new growth and I like to leave my hair alone as much as possible. I feel like that is the key that has helped me out a lot during this stretch, is to really not mess or manipulate in my hair if I can avoid it. So anything after about 12 weeks, I'm only pretty much washing my hair one time a week and just leaving my hair alone. So I noticed that the shampoos that work really well for me during anything after 12 weeks post is the Curls Unleashed Organic Root Stimulator Lavish and Lather Sulfate Free Shampoo. So I've been using that like maybe once a week with that. So that works really well, and it just, I didn't want something super stripping and drying to my hair just because I have two textures, so I wanted to keep it as moist and as non-stripped as possible. So this is the shampoo that I find myself using a lot and grabbing for, you know, after so many weeks post relaxer. Also, before my shampoo washes, before detangling, I would, you know, of course, always oil down my scalp with castor oil a few days before washing. So that is something that I've always done. So the conditioners that I found that work really well for me, because like I said, I would only wash my hair one time a week using the Lavish and Lather Sulfate Free Shampoo. Because I only wash my hair once a week, I would alternate between these three conditioners that I would normally grab for. So I would just alternate depending on how my hair felt at the time. I didn't really have a specific week or day that I said, oh, I'm going to use this or I'm going to use that. I just kind of alternated between the three. So the one that I really love, especially since I have so many weeks post and I have a lot of new growth, that it just creates a really nice slip for me, and it's really makes my hair really soft and manageable, which is the Curls Unleash No Restrictions Moisturizing Conditioner. And this stuff just really softens up my new growth. It makes it so manageable, so I love using that. I also found myself using the ORS Replenishing Conditioner. This is light protein, so I use that. And also I did find myself doing protein treatments just because I have two different textures. I have to make sure that my hair stays strong where the demarcation line is, because you are more prone to breakage just because of the two different textures. But I used the ORS Hair Mayo, and I used that last week. So I'm only washing my hair and deep conditioning it once a week. And of course, with the conditioners here that I mentioned, I always added my oils of my choice. And I know I'm going to get a question about what oils can you use, or what oils are okay to use. You can use whatever oils you like and whatever oils your hair like. I mainly mix like grapeseed oil, Jamaican black castor oil, or avocado in, and just, you know, kind of mixed it all in there. Also, nightly, as far as moisturizing and sealing, I did continue to do that every night. I used the ORS Moisturizing Lotion, but this is the girls version. I don't know, but I just really like the way the girls version smelled, so I just been using that. And I would seal with Jamaican black castor oil hair pomade. I know some people are like, well, why would you seal with the hair pomade? I just found that it works really well because there's actually a great blend of oils in here, and it was just easier to apply to my hair, so I've been using that. Now, this isn't something that I would just use just specifically on a stretch. This is something that I just used all the time, but I just find that this works really well when I'm stretching too, so I use that. Now, some people may ask, like, well, how were you tying your hair up? It depends mainly how I was wearing my hair during the daytime. As far as my stretches, this is the first time that I have ever worn my hair down since, I think, the beginning of May or end of April. This is the first time I wore my hair down, because I only do heat passes once a month, or just whenever I feel necessary or when I have a special event. But other than that, I would just wear my hair in ponytails or a bun, or my protective styles of wigs. And the wigs really help me maintain my hair and help me avoid all tension in my hair. As far as the buns and ponytails, I would just, you know, when I'm done washing my hair using the products that I previously mentioned, I would just let my hair air dry and then apply my Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner. Then follow up with the moisturizer and then the pomade here. And then just put it into a couple of plaits and let that dry for the morning. I know that siren was loud, excuse it. And let that dry in the morning, and then just put my hair into a into a bun. Now, as far as daily styling, I would just kind of finger comb my hair into a bun or ponytail and just brush my edges. I wasn't taking a comb and just raking through my hair during the week. Only time I would comb through my hair or do the most manipulations when I'm detangling it to wash it again. So I was not really combing, like actually putting a comb through my hair. I was just kind of fingering my hair and putting it into a bun and just only worrying about the edges. Now, as far as what I used on my edges, I used my my Eco Styler gel, and this worked wonders. So you know, this is what I would use on my edges as far as my buns and things like that. Now today I don't have anything on my edges because it's flat iron. I know a lot of people may be saying, well, your hair looks pretty straight flat iron right now. Why don't you just go back natural and stop your relaxers? Going back natural isn't something I necessarily want to do right now. I was natural before in the past, so it's not a thing as I've never been natural before. A lot of people aren't aware that I have been natural before, and I have just been natural without a relaxer. So I may go back natural in the future, but as far as right now, the reason why I'm not going to go back natural even though I'm so many weeks post is because I found myself when I was natural using a lot of heat, and now that I'm relaxed or Texlax, I find myself using less heat to still achieve a straight looking style that I prefer. So that will answer a lot of questions that I know I'm going to get answered down in the comments area. I know I'm going to get questions about what did I use on my hair to achieve this straight looking style even though I am so many weeks post. I did wash my hair yesterday using the shampoo here. And then I followed up with the conditioner here. And then I blow dried it. I have a tutorial on how I blow dry my hair. I mean, blow dry and flat iron my hair, and I'll put that in the description. It's the same exact technique. But I use my Nioxin Thermal Bliss, which is limited edition, or it just went discontinued, so you may not be able to find this product. And, you know, I just blow dried my hair, and then I proceeded to flat iron my hair using the my flat iron from Flat Iron Experts. And it is the KQC flat iron, the ceramic one. And this is, I love this flat iron. It's really, really nice. And I just really like the holder too. So I used that, and then, you know, sprayed a little bit of this on my hair as well. So, I don't know how long my roots are going to stay straight. This is my first time wearing my hair down. I flat ironed it yesterday, but, yeah. This is just the look that I got. It's really fluffy that I really like using those products. So my new growth manages to get really straight, but it really doesn't stay straight. So I just hope that I don't have to use a lot of heat on my hair. So overall, I think the things that really helped me achieve my stretch is just basically not messing in my hair as much. Because I really didn't want to manipulate my hair and cause any unnecessary breakage. So that worked for me, as well as protective styling. Like I said, I used, you know, a lot of wigs and buns and things like that. So if you guys do have any questions, feel free to comment about that below, and I will try to answer that for you. And also we'll have a full written description down in the description area of all the things that I've used and that I do, because I know this video may or may not be a little confusing, a little tricky for some people. But like I said, these things work well for me. I can't say they will work well for you, but you can probably take a few things that I've done and apply it to yourself, and, you know, switch it around depending on how you need to. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.